Oh, dude, I got a story for you. So first week in Ohio, right? First day, I'm sorry. Mikey went with me,
Yeah.
and so we go to KFC because we're just fucking dying of hunger, right? So
KFC.
so we look up the nearest. That's my friend right there. Google nearest food or food near me, you know.
Yeah.
And so it was like there's a KFC around the corner, and so I was like, all right, cool, let's go hit up KFC. I haven't been to KFC in a while, so fucking walk in, and there's three people there, right? Now, one dude was, I'd say probably maybe in his 40s, a little heavier set guy, but he was standing right in front of me. And then at the counter, there was these two ladies. Now, one of the ladies was maybe in her 50s, older lady, small. She was probably maybe like, I don't know, like 5'5" or something, 100 pounds, real skinny lady.
All right.
And then the lady that was next to her was definitely younger, probably in her 20s, but she had a shaved head, like completely
Oh,
bald. And at first, I thought it was a dude because she was wearing a heavy jacket and it's like baggy pants. But when she turned around, I was like, okay, that's definitely
yeah.
a girl.
It's
Um,
definitely a feminine face.
a feminine face, exactly. And so she kept turning around and looking at the guy that was in front of me in line. And the guy was kind of getting irritated about it. And he's like, what the fuck are you looking at? You know, why do you keep looking at me? And
He
like,
told her?
yeah, he straight up told
Oh
her that.
shit.
And so that lady was waiting for a refill and she was like pissed off with the workers there. Now the other lady, the smaller lady, she was also there, upset because they messed up her order supposedly,
Uh-huh.
and so she was waiting for some coleslaw, and she was just kept on and on and on about how you guys forgot my coleslaw and this and that. She just kept egging it on, right? And so me and Mike are starving. We're waiting for food, and we're just like, come on, hurry up and get the hell out of the way, you know? And those two ladies start arguing, right? And so the one lady's telling her, "Oh, you just wanted some free food," and she's like, "No, they fucked up my order and this and that." And they started getting into it. And finally, the guy that was in front of us was just like, just get your shit, get the fuck out of here, like just pissed off. And so finally, they give her food. They fill out the other girl's refill. That girl starts to leave. The older lady's starting to walk out, mosey out, and then she just kept on. Thank you, but I just want to let you guys know you messed up my order. I wasn't trying to get anything for free. And the workers there are just like, okay, like it doesn't matter. We already gave you your food.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah.
go. And she's like, well, I don't want you guys to think that I'm just trying to take advantage of. And by this time, the guy snaps. Like, he literally turns around and is like, shut the F up and get the fuck out of here. You got your shit, now leave. And the lady was carrying a bat, a small bat, mind you.
Dude.
It was a little tiny
Like
bat.
a souvenir bat.
Yeah, something like a souvenir bat. And it was black, right? And so at first she's kind of holding it. And I kind of saw her, but I'm like, she's a smaller lady. She looks like she
No
might be homeless.
fucking way.
I'm like, I didn't really think anything of it.
Don't tell me.
So the guy's like, "Get the fuck out of here!" And she looks at him. She turns around. She's at the door, getting ready to open the door, and she grabs the bat in one hand. And at this point, I kind of look over because the look in the guy's eye kind of went bigger. And then he's like, "What the fuck are you gonna do with that besides piss me off?" And at that point, I'm like, "Oh shit, what does she have?" So I turn around and she's unscrewing the top of the bat, the bottom of it, and there's a fucking sword inside the bat.
Oh,
So she's
what?
getting ready to fucking pull the handle out. And I look over and I kind of like, Mike wasn't paying attention really. He was kind of looking at the menu and I kind of grab him and nudge him out of the way. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck?
Yo, let's go to fucking Subway, dog.
And so the guy starts walking up to her. Then finally the workers like all run out because they hear what's going on. And they're like, oh shit. And one of the cooks like comes out and he's like, hey, yo, dude, cool down. And she's like, she's like, try me. And he's like, I'm gonna take that sword and yeah, use it on you, basically, yeah.
Oh, snap.
And so finally she walks out the door and takes off. And the guy was like, the cook is like, hey man, thank you for getting her out of here or whatever. And he's like, I just can't believe this shit. He was all pissed off. And then he's like, what do you want, man? Let me get you your order. And he's like, I don't even fucking know now. I'm so fucking pissed off. I don't even fucking know. And he's just getting ready to walk out himself. And
He's
then the
like-
cook's like, no man, here, I'll get you some wings and a biscuit, right? So
It's like,
he goes
fuck, I thought this was Burger King.
dude, I was just like, my first impressions of Cleveland, I'm like, holy fuck, like where are we, because we got in late, and so it was the first experience of Cleveland was not a good experience. I thought I was gonna watch somebody get fucking
Man.
their hand cut off or something. I was like, what the f? And I told Mike, I was like, we should have went to Taco Bell, man.